Hi, I'm Mel Pickup, Chief Executive of Bradford Teaching Hospitals. Welcome to this week's roundup of news from across the Trust. This week I'm in the Physio department as I'm delighted to announce that our physiotherapy team has been nominated for a Healthcare Oscar for their care of COVID-19 patients. Also today, news of a special bit of kit that one of our A&E consultants has plumped for that's proving a great success. But first, an innovative oxygen therapy used here in Bradford has helped many COVID patients avoid the need for intensive care. CPAP, which stands for Continuous Positive Airway Pressure, is a machine that gently pushes air into a mask to help improve breathing for patients. Its use in Bradford has resulted in our physio team being nominated for a prestigious Health Service Journal Award. Here's Dr. Tom Lawton and specialist respiratory physiotherapist Liz Newton to explain further.
There was a real challenge to try and get CPAP available to the people of Bradford in large numbers, and to try and prevent the ICU being overwhelmed and try and make sure that everybody could get the treatment that they needed. The physios sort of stepped into that breach in terms of providing the service itself and also the education. We did twice as much CPAP during that first wave as other hospitals, and we had a lower mortality rate as well. So I think the actions of our physiotherapy team have saved lives.
We are delighted, obviously, to be recognised for the part that we've played in Bradford's response to COVID-19, especially because we've had so much success. Whilst it has been at times very challenging and very sad, it's also been exhilarating to watch people go home, to make them better.
I'm very, very proud of the team. Very impressed that they've been shortlisted for this award, and I just hope that we can go on and actually try and win it.
Well, I second that. What an amazing contribution. We're keeping our fingers crossed for you for the award ceremony in June. Now, here's another way of forward-thinking working that's helping patients using CPAP and making them more comfortable. A&E consultant Dr. Fazana Khan is trialling specialist pillows which are helping to improve care. These pillows allow COVID patients wearing oxygen masks to be placed on their fronts, which can have huge benefits for their treatment and survival. Here's Fazana to tell us more.
We're trialling these pillows with our COVID patients on CPAP, and so far we've had some quite positive results. When we turn people on their front, it's called proning, and it's really important to prone when you've got COVID because most of the lungs are at the back of the body, and so when you turn them on their front, then you get much more oxygen in because the lungs expand so much better. The advantage of this pillow is that we have cutouts on each side of the pillow, and so when the patient's lying on their front or proning, their head can be turned to the side and the mask easily falls into the hole and doesn't cause that pressure that you would get with the standard pillow. This is quite good for all our COVID patients, so I'm hoping that they'll feel encouraged and motivated themselves to prone.
Thanks, Fazana. It's great to hear how your research into these pillows has really been helping our patients. Now it's time to find out what else has been making the headlines across the Trust. Well, that sounds like a collection that will bring back a lot of powerful memories. Now, dare I say that there might be some light at the end of the tunnel. Since January 2020, more than 1 million people have taken part in COVID-19 research throughout the UK, including many of you here at our own patient recruitment centre. Through research, we've been able to develop vaccines and build a vital understanding of the virus. Here's Professor Dinesh Saralaya, our Associate Director of Research, to tell us more.
This is a huge effort, probably unique across the world, to have this number of participants take part in all the COVID-19 trials, and a huge thank you to everyone. It's a momentous time within the NHS and within the research wing of the NHS, and Bradford Teaching Hospitals has played an integral part in recruiting patients into various COVID-19 treatment trials to find a cure for this dreadful virus. These trials have now helped to find 2 potential cures for COVID-19, reducing death in these patients, as well as Bradford has played the role in finding another efficacious vaccine for COVID-19, which will hopefully roll out to the general public in May this year.
Thanks, Dinesh, and thanks to everyone who has taken part. And just a reminder that COVID vaccine trials for COVID-19 are ongoing, so if you want to take part, please visit the website on screen. Well, that's it for this week. Please remember to join us on our usual social media platforms, Twitter and LinkedIn. And we've a brand new shiny Facebook page that we'd love you to follow. The address is on the screen now. That's it for this week. Stay safe and see you next week.